Darkside's been going for about sort of 7 years. It just started off as a joke, really. Just a couple of us in a pub. Just got talking about. A friend just come over to me and said, "Oh, I'm thinking about coming over to the Darkside," which, you know, after a few beers, just sounded really funny. It's like he was, you know, he's been all over Europe on an old LD Lambretta, and then decided to buy a dragster. We did the design, got stickers, and we were giving them out to people with autos. And it was just more and more people moving over from like the traditional scooters, from Lambrettas and Vespas, and just deciding to give the autos a go. As soon as somebody'd had a go, 9 times out of 10, they go home and buy one. And it went from there, and it's just got bigger and bigger every year. I think we've got about 350 members now.
This is the second Darkside rally. We're going to Belgium. We did it first rally last year. It was a good success, so we're now at Ashford, and we're going to go from here down to Folkestone, then in the Eurotunnel across to Calais, then up to Udenburg.
There's about 87 of us going this year. I think we took about 70 last year. Yeah, it should be good fun.
It's about automatic scooters at the end of the day, but at the same time it's about a group of people that have been brought together that quite enjoy each other's company, get really drunk and don't fight each other.
Good morning. You alright, my dear?
The Darkside Rally is probably the most unique event in
English or British scooting scene.
In the Darkside, there's a good community spirit going on, which, to be honest, sometimes the scooting world lacks these days. We all have fun. We don't care what anybody rides. It's all about going out and having a laugh, really.
We view this as very progressive scooting. You know, this is very different, and to be progressive means we have to keep changing. And if we just came here year after year after year, we become stale.
But it's like the rallies at home. They have the same places year in, year out.
We won't forget where we come from and how we started, but at the same time we're still going to move forward and, you know, push the boundaries. And that's our intention, is really to keep things fresh and enjoy it.
We have knowledge the terminal and the expected crossing time is 35 minutes.
We was at the Peanut Duck Custom Show, and there was Mark and Darren, and they're both on their dragsters, and I was on about having a dragster, and I said, if you get a dragster, my wife's calling me a wanker, which is nice, and that was it. I said, well, why don't I get a dragster and I'll come and join you on the Darkside, and that's kind of where the Darkside took off. So many people are buying GTSs, but as soon as they do, they're joining the Darkside. It seems to be some rite of passage now. As soon as you get a GTS, you join the Darkside.
It's like over all the years we've been doing Euro rallies in Holland, Belgium, France, wherever, and all the UK rallies, and it was just nice for the idea just to do something totally different that hasn't been done before, and just to get a small collection of people to one place for one weekend. Scoot Scene originally started off as a my site with a collection of rally photographs from 1985 onwards that I just had in boxes, just to take pictures, sit around, and bumped into Matt one day, and Matt said that he was doing web design and he was quite up for making a scoot site and using it as a promotional tool for the company that he worked for. And then what we were finding is when we come back from rallies, we'd host the pictures and the hits were just going through the roof. So then Matt took on the MySpace site as it was then and just developed it to where we're to now.
Traditional scooterists who go down the auto route tend to use Scooter Scene as their sort of starting point.
People have started talking to each other because they're riding automatic scooters, because you can't talk to a guy who's a devout Lambretta man. He hasn't got a clue what you're talking about, or he doesn't want to talk to you about, you know, the autos.
That was it was more of a slide than an impact.
But look, these are going to let the water in, all right?
They let the water out. The water goes in down the arm and out through the fingers.
They're minging, and you need to get a new lid.
It's nice of to show your concern.
I'm concerned, Ross.
Come, Rich, drop your
Drop your trousers under the knee.
Oh, boy.
More wound, look at that.
More wound, there you go.
Oh, that is fucking.
That's proper fucked.
know where we are? Because we don't.
It's kind of become an internet-based club in some respects, which was not really the idea. But the scooter scene forum is not the Darkside forum, it just has a Darkside section in it, which is where the Darkside stuff happens. Last year we came over and did a recce, if you like, and saw the place, and it was just perfect for what we wanted to do. The rest, as I say, is history.
You know, I mean, all scooters are poses. There's no getting away from that. You know, I mean, everybody likes it. Part of scootering, I think, is posing and getting out. You're riding a scooter, and the dragster turns heads. People like to look at them. You know, that's why custom scooters have always been done right from the start. It was everything I wanted in a scooter. The dragster, it was just radical. It was a funny shape. You look at it one day and you hate the sight of it. It's a horrible shape, but you look at it another day and you think, yeah, it's a work of art. You know, chrome and gold plate and whatever. It's been done on scooters ever since. People have been customising scooters since the 50s. Automatics is just a progression in the scooter scene, really. That's the way I see it. And this year it sort of went.
Yeah, it's just grown.
Yeah, but there's not a single person here this weekend who doesn't share the ideal of what we're about, which is coming away and just having the crack. Actually,
Oh, you fucker!